Good morning, children. How are you all? Children, I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, today we are going to discuss about the shoot. The part of a plant that grows above the soil is called the shoot. The stem, branches, leaves, flowers, and fruits are all the parts of the shoot. Children, the stem is usually grows above the ground, and we know that stem makes the main structural framework of the plant. The stem bears leaves, branches, buds, flowers, and fruits. Children, you can see in the picture that nodes and internodes that are present in the stem. The point where the branches or the leaves grow, it is called the node part, and the portion of the stem between the two consecutive nodes is called the internode part. So children, what are the function of the stem? Children, we know that the stem gives structural support to the plant and it bears branches, leaves, fruits and flowers. And the stem carries the water and mineral from the root to the different parts of the plant. So children, mainly when the stem is young, it is green and carries out the photosynthesis process also. So some there are the modification of the stem. Modification means the stem of some plants are modified to perform some special functions like storage, like photosynthesis, support and modification of the stem for the multiplication of plants also. So children, there are example of the ginger, turmeric, potato. These are the stem of the plant. Children, the other important part which is the leaf, and the leaves of the plants are majorly responsible for performing two essential functions for the plants: survival and the growth. So these two functions are called the transpiration and photosynthesis. The leaves and the stem together form the shoot. Children, you can see the picture of the leaf in this diagram. So there is a flat green part of the leaf which is known as the leaf blade, or we can say the lamina part. Here the leaf is a thin, flat and green structure which arises from the node of the stem. The green color of leaves is due to the presence of chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is a green colored pigment. After the leaf blade, here we can see the petiole part also. It is attached to the stem by means of a short stalk which is called the petiole. Children, the region of the attachment of the leaf with the stem is called the leaf base. So there are the different part of the leaf. The leaf blade has many fine veins and forming the network like structure. So here the arrangement of the veins in a leaf is called the venation. We distinguish between the two major types of leaf venation. First is the parallel venation. Children, you can see in the picture there are example of the parallel venation. When the veins run parallel to each other, it is called the parallel venation. And this is the type of venation is present in the monocot plants like wheat, coconut, banana, leaves of paddy or grasses, etc. The second type of the venation, when the veins make a network like structure, and it is called the reticulate venation. This type of venation is seen in the dicot plant like guava, mango, jackfruit. Main function of the leaf. Yes, the main function of the leaf, we know that the photosynthesis process, and the another function is the loss of water vapor from the plants through the stomata is called the transpiration. The major portion of the transpiration happens through the stomata. So, the green leaves prepare their food for the plants by using the water, carbon dioxide in the presence of sunlight. This process is called the photosynthesis process by the help of sunlight. Children, what do you mean by stomata? There are many small openings on the lower surface of the leaves. These are called the stomata, which allows the gases to enter or exit the leaves. And unwanted water is also removed through the stomata in the form of water vapor. So hope children this topic is clear to you. Yes, today your homework, do the keywords of this chapter in your notebook. Thank you children.